HealthTech, and I'm Shanive Worthingham. Tonight, you're going to meet Timber Maitland, 16-year-old fast-pitch softball player at Cherokee High School, whose dreams of playing for Chattahoochee Tech were saved by a treatment you may not have heard of. We're going to talk with Kath McMillan, a physical therapist who used an innovative new treatment, Iontopherisis, to treat a condition known as myositis ossificans. This condition was turning Timber's muscles into bone.
Timber Maitland is not your average high school senior. She's the captain of her softball team, vice president of the Student Honor Society, and a nominee for this year's homecoming queen. This year was going to be Timber's golden year until a devastating condition threatened everything that she's worked for.
I'm talking with Timber Maitland. Now, Timber, I understand that you play softball for Cherokee High School.
Yes.
That's fast pitch softball?
Yes.
And you're only 16, right?
Yes.
I understand that you haven't been practicing with the team lately.
No.
Why is that?
I got hurt.
Okay. And I understand that you've been seeing a physical therapist for this injury.
Yes.
And he used a really amazing treatment called Iontopherisis. Okay? And that was to treat a condition that you had from your injury.
Yes.
I understand that your muscle actually turned to bone. Is that correct?
That's what they said.
Okay. And what's that called?
Myositis something.
Myositis ossificans, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Kath McMillan is a physical therapist who believes that he can get Timber back on the field using a technique called iontopheresis that uses a small electrical charge to deliver medicine through the skin. The technique is a non-invasive method of propelling high concentrations of charged particles to the area of concern, normally medication.
For Timber, we chose Iontopheresis because she has a case of myositis ossificans.
So tell me a little bit more about what happened during practice. How did this injury occur?
Well, coach decided that I needed to hit lefty, and I'm not good at it. And he told me that I wasn't swinging all the way through. So after several days of hitting myself in the arm with the bat, it made like a bump on my arm.
The myositis ossificans.
Yes.
Myositis ossificans is a condition where a dysfunction in the inflammation process causes the muscle to ossify into bone.
Muscle into bone. This devastating condition threatened to bench Timber during the most important season of her high school career and could have changed her life forever. If left untreated, this condition could have progressed to the point where only surgery could save her chance of playing for Chattahoochee Tech.
Mom!
Timber presented with a palpable painful mass and loss of range of motion with tenderness and heat. So research does show that iontopheresis delivered to the areas helps her recover quicker.
A recent case report from Drexel University suggests that it's helpful in decreasing the athlete's impairment and contributes to a quicker resumption of functional activities in less time than previously reported in medical literature.
Part of the problem with you being injured right now and not practicing with the team is that you're a senior. 16 years old, you're a senior.
I am a senior.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I understand that you're being scouted right now by a couple of schools for a full scholarship.
Pretty much every school.
Okay, wow. Which ones are you interested in?
Only Chattahoochee Tech.
Good. I graduated from Chattahoochee Tech.
It's amazing.
It's a great school.
They have an amazing team.
That's good to hear.
Our total plan of care and our goals for Timber is to reduce her myositis ossificans through administering iontopheresis. We'd also like to maintain available range of motion via passive range of motion exercises and to maintain her strength by performing pain-free active range of motion exercises. We also need to educate our patient on what to do at home, including pain management, maybe through using ice, and passive range of motion exercises to maintain range of motion.
Timber's already completed half of her scheduled treatments, and she's already seeing a vast improvement in the flexibility and strength of her arm as well as the range of motion. She's optimistic that she'll be able to return to the field in time to play out the rest of the season, and she and her parents have invited our cameras into the next session so that we can get a look firsthand at what goes on in this amazing and mysterious treatment called Iontopherisis.
What did the treatment feel like?
It felt weird. It felt like tingling in my arm. It didn't, I don't know. It was weird.
Did it hurt?
Not really. No, just, no.
The first thing we're going to do is use an alcohol wipe pad. Just kind of briefly wipe that down. Don't apply too much pressure. Second thing we're going to do is use the medicine pad. I'm going to place the medicine on the pad first. I'm going to peel the sticky back off. Place it over the area of concern. Then we have the dispersive pad. That's going to go below the area, a couple inches approximately. Then we've actually got the iontopheresis machine. We're going to place the black electrode onto the negative dispersal pad. And the red positive on the dispersal pad below. How you feeling, Timber? Pretty good?
Good.
Good. Are you ready to start the treatment?
Yes.
So we're going to set the parameters with the on button. And she's been in here before, so you went about 3 milliamps the last time. So we're going to set it to that, and it's going to start dispersing the medicine.
So how are you feeling after your last treatment?
I'm feeling good. My arm feels better. It's, I can extend it a little better.
Great.
During today's treatment session, Kath will administer 2.5 cc's of a 2% solution of acetic acid using a 4Riser-2 iontopheresis machine. As the acetate ion is a negatively charged ion or anion, the cathode will be attached to the treatment electrode. This electrode will be placed directly over the mass to the application of the electrodes, and the treatment dose will be 3 milliamps per minute. Following the treatment, Timber will be instructed to monitor the treatment area for any abnormal changes in skin tone and to continue to perform the pain-free range of motion exercises into elbow extension as she was previously instructed.
Gotcha, okay. Okay, how far can you extend?
What?
Just past there.
Yeah.
Okay, what we like to do is put some medication there.
And how many treatments have you gone through?
I think like 10.
Okay. And I understand you just came from your final follow-up treatment with the physical therapist.
Yes.
How do you say you're doing?
He said I'm doing good.
After 12 weeks of treatment for Timber, we had a great follow-up. She demonstrated full proximal range of motion and extension, and there was no palpable mass present in her right upper extremity. She also demonstrated complete independence in all activities including throwing, swinging, and other ADLs. She had no pain, and her strength was 5 out of 5 in her right upper extremity.
Timber's been discharged from physical therapy. She is now pain-free, and the bony lump on her arm is gone. Her coach has cleared her to resume practice, and her teammates and classmates are proud to have her back. Since we spoke last, Timber's been active at her school, developing an initiative for student athletes to educate them in the prevention of conditions such as this. Timber has also recently just sold the rights to a short story she wrote that chronicles her experiences through this harrowing ordeal and gives advice to other young female athletes who may be going through similar situations, whether physical, mental, or emotional. Even though it was scary, Timber says that she learned a valuable lesson in all of this. Timber says she's learned a valuable lesson about how life's plans and intentions can be turned upside down.
But I'm tough.